Hey y'all. We love in here. We kick shit in here. We ourselves in here. We real motherfucking genuine in here in every sense of the word, you heard. We move in love. We release in love. We operate in love. There ain't shit else to be in. There ain't nothing else to do. I'm gonna get these messages all to you. We're gonna tend to our shit. And we just gonna discipline ourselves into a habit, into a routine that we may need to nurture at this time in order to help us better accomplish what we need to in the next season. So with that being said, we in this together. Blue is very significant at this time. You speaking up for yourself, you showing up for yourself, you setting boundaries for those around you to protect your peace and yourself and your mind. You understand? And your feelings. Okay? Because your feelings are very heavy right now. They're very strong. And right now you in a, I wish a nigga would, but that ain't even what you need to be feeding into. Okay? Not only that, you paying your bills on time is significant. You needing to show up consistently in the way you need to. You disciplining yourself and being stern also with yourself, and not giving into every whim. And then before I get to these cards, the other message was escape dirty little secret. My dirty little secret. You know what I mean? I was hearing that song very clearly. You're my little secret, and that's how we should keep it. About you and I, they think so, but they don't really know, or they don't really want to know. Okay? Because I'm getting a feeling of that bond is way deeper than it being just something y'all share, because I don't feel like it's a secret. I feel like people see it as a secret or view it as a secret because they don't know. Okay, John B, they don't know may be significant, but it's really like y'all don't got nobody in y'all business. Okay, because that's y'all business. What y'all doing is everything you want to do. So, after some time, it's going to start trickling out that y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all fool with each other. Y'all get down like that. And it's going to be just like, some can't believe it. Some like, man, listen, I wouldn't play with that if I was you. Or, and when I say not play with that, like, we seen them in action. We seen them together. This is something that you shouldn't want to come up against, because you will be the only thing that fall type energy. You understand me? It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. You coming into some money. I'm getting chills. But not only that, it's like somebody gonna ask you, like, oh, you talking to so and so, and it's gonna be like, what? And they're gonna repeat the question. You talking to such and such, Aki, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be like, this is the answer. Sarcasm top tier. No, I'm not talking to Aki. We moaning. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. And they're gonna be like, you playing or you for real? You're gonna be like, I'm just, you know what I mean? And they're gonna take it as you playing, but y'all really get down, because that's how, you know what I mean? But we're gonna get into these cards. Okay? So let's do that now. Alright. I'm trying to get this reader done while the baby sleep, and I just got off work, you know what I'm saying? While I tend to my business, because ooh, baby, that's my business. We got the world of the mystic. Stop playing. It's time for you to shine. The Empress. It's time for you to shine. You see the way the leaves on this tree just shine. You're so rooted and all of what's have been. I hope y'all can hear me. You're so rooted in what has been that you're so blinded by what's to come and what's going on currently. You're feeling like you need a real good hug. Okay, it's starting to come up where your past triggers is go get underneath something or somebody, you know what I'm saying, or hide away. And right now you can't do that. You have to show up. Okay, show up for your responsibilities, show up for your circumstances, show up for your passions, show up for your vision, show up for your higher self, show up for your inner child, show up for your teenager, your inner teenager. Okay. It's something like you're wanting to go buy some water, or you're waiting by the water, or when you do actually take this trip and visit near a body of water, you're gonna have a deja vu moment. I'm hearing after you place your offering, you're gonna have a deja vu moment, and it clicks. Whatever clicks, and the ball is rolling, and I'm hearing Tina Turner rolling, 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 rolling down the river. Like, but this is the knowledge you're gonna retain. This is the information that's gonna, the puzzle pieces is just gonna fit. Not only that, I'm hearing off this trip, you will get pregnant. 3 legs in the air time. 3 legs in the air times for me. It was what I was gonna say, but it's legs in the air 3 times for me. So you may have 3 trips that are significant that's coming up very soon. Or 3 places that you really want to visit by a body of water. But I'm really getting this 3 separate trips that you're gonna have to start, that you're about to make traveling wise, and you being a person that is not yet well traveled. This year you're gonna hit and see some sights that you've never seen, and feel an appreciation that you've never had, not only for yourself but for source, your guides, your ancestors, the messages, your higher self, and just for you overall, because of how you really connected it all. You're about to take pride in that, and it's about to swell your chest. Okay. We have the mystic and the devil. I feel like as I said, you're gonna have to show up for yourself. You see, it's the little boy right here, or the little person right here in front of this Skeletor situation. And they're showing up and they're not wavering, and this is going to have to be you. And this isn't even darker parts of yourself. This is versions of yourself that you already seen that you must overcome. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, we got the Fool here. And you will. They're on the path. They're on the right path. They chose right. Okay, you're choosing right. Trust yourself. As I say, you chose right. Trust yourself. This is a strength card. This isn't your first rodeo, but you will be king of the hill. That could have been a childhood game you played, or just a game you know, or you could have watched the TV show King of the Hill as a kid. The world, you know, when I tell you about these full circle moments and you having this clarity, it doesn't look like puzzle pieces and shit coming together, like the sacred geometry in the back. I don't know if you can see. Let me try to. You see it? Yeah. Okay. That's you just finding your way. You really piecing together your way. Yeah, Spirit is showing you like you're about to make some unlikely friends. or you're going to be viewed as having unlikely friends, but you felt like you had to reach a certain point for your happiness, and what you just had to do was really burn down the village you was afraid to. Burn the bridges you was afraid to. And bridge the gap between your connection, like to strengthen your connection with the spiritual, with you guys, with your ancestors, and definitely with yourself, more importantly with yourself. Because the battle you really been having is the version of the old you that doesn't quite want to lay to rest. And for a long time it was subdued, but not anymore. I feel like now it's like it's up and it's raging, and it's like, no, we about to, let's get it on. We don't give a what, we don't give a what. And it's like, no, I do care. And I care a little bit differently. So I move differently now. I'm not gonna just go put paws in the feet unless the situation is called for paws and feet. But you know what I'm saying? This is what this is. I'm trying to tell you, the old you and the new you are like choosing to mesh, but it's also like, just trust me enough to lay you down. Trust me enough to protect you to where we're going. This is what you might have to tell yourself. This is what you might, I feel like more, not might, I feel like it's more of what you need to show yourself. Understand that you have nothing to prove to nobody but yourself. But what I am going to tell you is, anything you do is everything you do. So if you choose to do anything, make sure you do it with everything in you. Okay? Yeah. So they can finally get the rest they need. So you can finally get this peace you need. Yeah, you gotta be cutthroat in the way you show up with, you know. I'm glad this didn't turn into a love reading, but we got love on the back end. We just gotta deal with ourselves first. The Hangman, I feel like with this Emperor here, I feel like the parts of you that was hard, that was a little bit jaded, a little bit rough around the edges, someone feels like they shouldn't be that, but that version of you helped you get here. Not only that, that version of you is, you realize you got more shit done then. It's this you now that feels like, oh, I can have what I want because I'm deserving of that. I'm not saying that you're not. But you have to realize that you also been enabling yourself, because not every whim, not every time you want something is when you technically need to gain something or get something. And you be like, oh, but it's every now and then I get to treat myself, da da da. And I know in recent times, or just a time frame period as of late, it's been, you haven't been able to treat yourself, but every now and then, but even still then, in those moments, you need to reserve and refrain for you to have more later on. And it's, yes, you finally started giving yourself grace, but you're giving yourself grace in the wrong manner. Meaning, you're saying like, I got it, I can do it, I'm deserving of blah. But you just say yes to yourself the last 5 times you wanted something. You understand me? Like, we're gonna have to discipline ourselves a little better, prioritize our needs and our wants where they align, and then, you know what I mean, like, not just every want. But anyways, yeah, you're gonna have to balance out your masculine and your feminine. Okay, because you want this soft life. You tired of being hard. You tired of having to show up for you in ways no one else is showing up for you, or kill off parts of yourself no one else is willing to sacrifice, or just sacrificing yourself, period. You just want to bloom, you just want to blossom, you just want to grow into the new you, grow into these new passions, grow into these new endeavors, grow into these new ideas. And that's fine, baby. That's beautiful, actually. And we want that for you. We don't want you to shadow yourself. We don't want you to hide yourself. We don't want you to cloak yourself. We want you to be all of what you are and all of who you are, with the mystics, with the mysticism, with the alluring energy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but you're going to have to parent you. And I'm going to just leave that like that. You got to change the way you see yourself and parent you better. You got to parent you the way you parent your children, or how you would parent your children. But you know you better than anybody, so you know you got to show up as the parent you would have needed and wanted to help better you. That's what you're going to have to do. Let's start. That's what brings us full circle. That's what helps the universe protect you. I'm trying to tell you. Bringing down the house, the movie could be significant, but cheaper by the dozen could be significant. Cheesecake. It's that spark of hope that you're about to place and seed, that's about to open up this grand level of determination, of will. You may have recently prayed, give me the will, give me enough will to make a way, or something along them lines. You know, Spirit might have been telling you lately, be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you pray for. Be careful what you show up for. Because it's happening right before your eyes. I wanted to pull some other cards, but this is already like 20 minutes. So, I'm going to get something from the Druid deck, and then there's something significant about you making a way for you. You seeing things for you. Okay? You're going to have to create something, or you're about to create something that's never been done or never been shown. And the only way you can do that is by showing up. Regardless of the chat, you're going to have to nurture your lands. But we about to read it from the book, okay? Cat, guardianship, detachment, sensuality. Meaning, Cat brings us the ability to observe situations quietly without judgment before making decisions. Apparently asleep, but really listening. A cat can sit for hours before it acts with decisiveness. Remember the saying, a cat may look at a king. You have a right to know and to judge important issues for yourself and in your own time. The cat unites an awareness of the spirit world with a highly developed sensuality. These two attributes are not polar opposites, but are facets of one continuum of awareness and sensitivity. Working towards wholeness involves enhancing our appreciation of both physical and non-physical worlds. I told you I had to tap in. Okay? And that's just you being the top notch. Let me hear you holler. Bend it up, touch it up, You're just a top notch, you know what I'm saying? You just that, you know what I mean? You just that cool cat. Some of y'all might watch Peppermint Tarot, where she be like, yeah, digger. You understand me? and cow, they pronounce it as Bo in here. Okay, Bo opens us up to an awareness of the goddess. Her generosity, healing, and nourishing power is present all around you, in your friends, in your children, in your food, and in your dreams, and particularly in the natural world that you are blessed to live in. She brings protection from all harmful influences. By attuning to her presence, you can gain the inestimable benefit of deep and peaceful sleep. By opening yourself to Bo, into her sacred quality as a manifestation of the goddess of earth, you will be connected to the perpetual stream of nourishing energy that flows from the goddess to each one of us to experience. There is nothing that you need to do. Sorry, y'all, I had to grab my groceries real quick, but it's about you stepping fully into your power. You're using your discernment. You just you're about to be in the midst of two worlds. Okay, you're going to live it out presently every day. You're going to show up for it every day. This is what you're going to ground yourself in. You're about to become a lot more appealing to those around you, and that's going to bring good and bad attention. Be kind to yourself in those moments. Know when to be stern with yourself. Know when to be soft with yourself. Know when to be hard with others. Know when to be nurturing to others. But most importantly, you're going to have to learn how to nurture and love on you properly. Okay? Let me get one card from here and then I'll get out y'all way. Okay? The Star. You see, look, and you bringing balance to it all. I'm telling you, you about to be in between two worlds, and they're going about to be like, how the fuck? How they at 22? Pew, pew, pew. More fire, more life, more blessings, more love. It's about to get real. Because them bitches could be in the field, and they still not in the field. And they ain't never been a heart like yours. But now you about to know what it means to have a brave heart.